I can't even lie to y'all. Today we took a bit of a harder route on my daily walk and oh, was it worth it? I never come this way because it's a bigger hill, it's more struggle, but wow. So as you know on this channel, more hardship, more pain, it always leads to more aliveness. So make sure you're doing that. But anyway, today we're gonna be talking about the 6 laws of self-improvement, something I've been doing every single day at the minute and it has quite literally changed my life. For those of you who are new here, who don't understand my story yet, I went through some quite heartbreaking changes a couple months ago and I was at my absolute lowest. I just couldn't see how my life would continue. And I had no choice but to redirect my energy onto things in life which really matter. So I tried it out. I felt like I had nothing to lose and I did it. And I can't believe how much it changed my life and it revisioned my kind of focus for life and my understanding for what it means to be loving and living and just whole and fulfilled and just feel like just so present and in the now. And I'm just looking around and I'm just like, wow, this is just, I have to show y'all because it's just unbelievable. Like, look at that, bro. Anyway, let's get into the focus of today's video. I've been reading so many books and consuming so much amazing information for my brain at the minute that over the course of the last 3 weeks, I have made a list of the 6 laws of self-development and what it means to feel better and be proud of yourself and start living your life in a way where you're happy and you want to be alive and you're excited to go about your days and everything else you're doing in your relationships, to your work, to your motivation, to your discipline, to your environment, to everything. So here we are. Number 1 being the law of identity, okay? This means you quite literally become what you believe. If you wake up every day and think, I'm a loser, I have no value, no spark in me, I have nothing to me, you're absolutely right. You don't. That is absolutely true. If that's how you feel, that's what you think you are, that's exactly what you're going to attract and that's exactly what you're going to portray outwards. That's exactly what you are. But if you're somebody, and when I say if you're somebody, I mean quite literally everybody in this entire planet has the power to do this. It's just whether you want to. It's whether you're sick of being this person who you're not proud of and sick of this being this person who you're just like, well, what is the point of going about life? I'm not even doing it in the way I want. Like, you have to change the narrative. You have to just start by believing that you are worthy, you have creativity, you love yourself, you are worth breathing in, you are worth going for all the things you want to do. You're somebody who values yourself and you love yourself. And even if you're in an environment which you don't even like to start with, just start by feeding yourself thoughts which are positive and you believe in yourself and you're excited for life and you're excited to be breathing and you have all these amazing things like legs and eyes and your breath and air in your lungs, and you can go out and see these beautiful things and you can start going about life in a way where, you know, you just feel good and you believe in yourself. And even if nothing crazy is going on in your life, it doesn't need to. It's just about accepting that you are somebody who is worthy of those feelings and those opportunities. Number 2 being probably one of the most important laws there is, I would probably say, and that's the law of consistency, okay? Once you find something you love and you start to do it over and over and over again, sometimes it can become more of work than the thing you love and the thing you first felt passionate about, which can be difficult because you feel like sometimes you found your passion, you kind of found a bit of a spark and it becomes not as much as a spark anymore. And it can be demotivating. You're on this path, you've worked so hard, you're not really getting anywhere, you feel like, oh, this is a big waste of time, what am I even doing? You have to understand, you have to earn the end goal, okay? And also when you get to the end goal, it won't even be what you love the most. It won't be as good as you thought it would be. It's the journey of doing it and showing yourself that you're somebody who has discipline. It's not about motivation. Motivation doesn't exist. It's here one day, then it's gone, then it's here, then you're like, oh, I'm motivated, then I'm not. It's all about discipline. If you can go about your life with consistency and discipline in doing whatever it is, whether it's going for a run, eating healthy, showing up on time to your job, applying for more jobs, taking a course, moving to a different country, as long as you're consistent in what you're doing in life, you are eventually going to find your way. I absolutely promise you. If you're somebody who starts, oh, you're a bit negative about yourself, like, oh, is this even like blah, 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 oh, I'm just going to quit. Okay, well, you're just going to go back to square one then, and when you finally feel sick enough to be like, oh, I'm back to the person I don't want to be, you're going to start again anyway. So stop it. Stop with the self-doubt. Stop with compressing yourself down and give yourself the opportunity to be the person you want to be, okay? Stay consistent. It is so important, okay? And even when you don't want to do it and it doesn't feel right and you do it anyway, that's when the top feelings come in, because you just done something hard and you get this feeling when you've done something hard that you are capable, because you are. The third law being the law of discomfort. You cannot grow, while you're comfortable, while you spend so much time with your friends, even when you spend too much time with your family. You need to be alone, okay? Every single second your mind is distracted, you cannot find what you love. You cannot find the person you want to become. You don't have any thoughts or time for you. This one gets me, because this one was a big problem for me. Every single time I was alone and I started to kind of figure out where I'm going, and it got a bit uncomfortable. Yo, do you want to go out? Yo, do you want to go grab a drink? Do you want to go hang? Do you want to go this, that, the other? No, stop. The second you start to feel uncomfortable is exactly when you start to grow, yeah? Every single piece of your growth will come from failing, will come from discomfort. It will come from the things which you are terrified of. Where your most fear lives is where your growth exactly is. And you just need to be strong enough to go, you know what? This isn't comfortable. I don't like this. I want to go do that. I want to go distract my brain, because I'm starting to feel like I can really feel life. And that is one of the biggest lessons anyway. This one took me a while to learn. I would just do anything. I would even just go for drives for hours, listen to these big loud music, and just be like, yeah, and then go to sleep and then wake up late the next day. I just needed to sit there with myself, bored, nothing on my mind, and just try to figure out what is for me, or go for these walks on my own with no music either. Don't be doing music. That's a distraction. When you're going for walks, it's a bit boring. It might even be a bit cold. Don't be listening to big loud tunes. Your brain's, stimulant and this and that and the other. And it was a waste. Spend some time for going for walks on your own with no sounds, and just let your thoughts and brain start to collectively come together with what you might want to think about or become, what inspires you, what excites you. Please leave yourself in the discomfort. The second you step out of it, you've paused it. You've paused your mission of success and being somebody who you want to be. I absolutely promise you. The fourth law is the law of focus, okay? I saw this quote once. What was it? It was where your focus goes, your energy flows. Okay, I promise you. If you're somebody who can sit there at a task and focus, I know it's difficult these days with all these TikToks and short brain spans, and everyone's got no attention span. I know. Trust me. But if you can just force yourself to spend as much time focusing on that one thing once you've found it as you possibly can, you're gonna reap the benefits incredibly. Insanely. Problems are going to come up. You're going to need to find solutions. Again, that's amazing, because you get to feel capable once you find these solutions, and they're not going to be easy. They're not just going to come to you within seconds. You're going to have to work, and it's going to take focus and time and, a bit of passion towards, okay, this is horrible, but I'm going to keep going because I love myself, I love what I'm doing, I'm excited for the future, and I believe myself, and I'm capable like you are. Cut out all the distractions and be intentional with your time, okay? Cut out the distractions, get them gone. That is going to be one of the biggest things stopping you from being successful and doing the things you want to in your life, is all the distractions, okay? And those distractions could be anything. Food, friends, like I said, family, other substances or things you might want to do. No, stop it. Stop being distracted. Focus on exactly what you want to be doing, okay? Give all your energy into this thing. In fact, go somewhere, not in your house. Go to a different location so you're not stuck in the same place, and leave your phone at home and set yourself a time so you quite literally cannot go back home or in your environment where you're comfortable and you feel like time just passes within months because you don't even comprehend what's going on because you have no time for you, okay? Make some time for you. Cut the distractions. The sooner you do this, the sooner you're going to be on your journey for success. I absolutely promise you that is a fact. No doubt. And also, just quick one, those friends who think, oh, he's not coming out anymore, he's not want to come drink with me, they're not your actual friends. They're friends within a drinking circle, okay? They're friends who all bring each other down and complain about people and vent about negative things and, oh, did you hear what Kelly, oh, she's such a weird, oh, she's doing all this and she does that. They speak about other people because they have no self-confidence, they're all insecure, and talking about other people makes them feel good, okay? The second you're with anybody and they start speaking negative about somebody or something, okay, just be like, yo, listen, I don't care. Like, that doesn't concern my life. If it doesn't benefit me and make me feel good and make me feel happy and passionate and excited for life, like I keep saying, it means zero. It literally means nothing. It literally fills your brain with things to drag you down. So be careful of that, because that's a powerful one as well. Number 5, the law of environment. Oh my gosh, bruv. This one is, I mean, they're all enormous, to be fair. I'm reading them out and it gets me, because I'm like, I had none of these tuned in. And then when I finally went through the discipline and the pain of doing it, and I still don't do it all the time, I slip up, but I'm trying my best, like you need to be doing as well. It changed everything. And spending your time in an environment which fills you with energy and love and excitement and consistency, and surrounding yourself with passionate, like-minded people who are lovely and appreciative and kind and sweet, and they just bring you up on the same level of gratitude you are. It is mind-blowing. Every single day, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have this like post-morning depression every single day, no doubt. I spend the first 30 minutes of my day fighting to like leave my bed. I don't know what it is. It's the worst part of the day for me. I find it so hard. I can have the most amazing day planned, and I know this, right? Could have so many things. Even on my birthday, I'm like, oh my, I do not want to leave this bed, this room where I grew up. I'm just not happy in this environment, and it weighs you down so heavily. I felt the same thing this morning. The second I stuck these on, I put my nearest jacket on, and I left the house, came to a place where I know is nice. I even took a different route, and now I'm just like, yes, this is me. I can think clear, I can think positive and be happy and start to kind of figure out what I want. And in fact, I was even meant to film this video, you know. I was on this little walk. I was actually doing a little breathwork meditation on the tree over there, right? And I was like, this is beautiful. I sprinted to the car, yeah? I went home, I grabbed my camera, came back, and it was like, that's like an hour round journey, just because I was like, I have to share what I'm seeing, how I'm feeling right now. And this is that. So environment, people, the second you start to feel not great and you're just getting a bit overwhelmed, take a little look around, yeah? Am I happy here? Do I feel comfortable here? Do I feel like this is fueling me, this environment? If the answer's no, get out instantly. Just go, you know, just go. If you want, if it's your room in your house, go the whole day, yeah, and only come back at like 10 p.m. at 9 p.m. at night when you want to go to sleep, and then do the same thing. You don't need to stay in that environment. There's loads of places you can go find in this world where you can start and just start to put your life together, start to look on research, what you want to do. Change your environment, like instantly, because if you spend too long in the same environment, it will start to bring you down, and it will start to have an effect on you, and negative thought, oh, then you're on this big pile and you're just like, you know what, bro, I'm done. Oh, those birds are beautiful. Look. Can you see them? So change your environment, no excuses, get out. If you have legs, you can change your environment. Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. This is the most important one, by actually far. Like I completely forgot. This is by far the biggest one, and that is the law of action. If you do nothing, yeah, nothing will change. I promise you with all my heart, if you do nothing, yeah, don't expect anything. You know, I'm sure you've heard the quote, if you keep doing the same thing, expect the same result, because oh my, it's the most simple one, yeah, but it holds so much weight, because everything comes from this one. This almost has to be the starter for everything, okay? If you don't start to think about the good thoughts, if you don't choose to get out of the house, if you don't choose to put yourself in a place where you can focus and gives you the best chance, you are stuck at square one. That's you. There's nowhere where you can go when you're stuck, not even doing what you're saying. I'm sure you read all the quotes, you like all the TikToks, you like all the Instagram stuff, you send them to all your friends, you send them to your partner. But if you do nothing, you don't even live by them, what is the point? Like, you spend so much time on your phone, scrolling, oh, that's great. You forget to even do any of it. It's pointless. How many times you save a video and never come back to it again? Because you didn't take the action. If you see something that really inspires you, print it out and stick it on your wall and go, okay, every single morning, take 2 minutes. Am I living by these quotes? What inspired me? And if you're not, that's a problem. And if you are, that's good. You need to be doing that. Live. I get passionate about this because, like, humans have so much spark and love and excitement and potential to give. And so many people just don't even take the actions because they just don't believe in themselves. And people don't understand how powerful they are. People don't understand how much they can do, you know? And that person is you, man. That person is you. I've got somebody in my life at the minute. In fact, this video was actually inspired by her to even do this video, because I'm gonna send this straight to her personally. And yes, I'm talking to you. Who has so much potential. Like, she is incredible in every single way. She has everything at her fingertips, but she just doesn't start. She just doesn't put herself out there. She just doesn't have the courage to do it. And you need to, or nothing changes. So anyway, people, ran over. Thanks for listening to me. I hope y'all have the best flipping life ever. If you don't, then it's up to you. No more excuses, people. I'm riding off into the sunset again. It's a bit cold and wet, but
Who cares? Because that's what life's about, bro. Peace out.